Welcome back to Real Talk with DMJ. Well, you know, this is part 2 because I had those lovely ladies come back with us so we could continue our conversation. And we have Deborah Jackson and Catherine Lanners. Ladies, welcome back again.
Thank you.
I want us to go ahead and continue this conversation, you know, because the show is about awareness, how to bring awareness to us, our behavior of not supporting one another. Like you said, the mean girl thing. I like what you had stated. You know, it's about how we're really feeling inside about ourselves. Mm-hmm. So, but we want the reverse that and put that on that person to make them feel bad, but it's really us feeling that way. I want to bring up something. I'm always reinventing myself, you know, constantly. Still continue what I'm doing, but I'm always adding stuff. You know, I might have ADD, something wrong with me. You know, we all got something mental going on here, you know. But my thing when I started the show, and, you know, God has always put this on my heart years ago. You know, I wanted to do this. And so when I had started it, you know, oh my God, I said, oh, they're going to hate me more. Really? Did they? Yes. And I didn't do it to make anybody mad. This is something that I've always wanted to do. It was a dream, a goal of mine. I got this call one day. A person says to me on the phone, oh, I was driving, listening to your show, and you guys are just rambling on. But I was listening to it, and then they asked, well, who are you going to lead the show to? I was really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had started something. Why would you ask me who I'm going to lead the show to? Yeah. Something I'm excited about, something I've always wanted to do, and then people don't want me to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's because it wasn't their idea, or she should have got that idea and gave it to somebody else, not her. Yeah. You know, who the hell does she think she is?
I think you're perfect for this.
You know, thank you.
For this.
I love it. Yeah. But I'm just saying how the haters just really came out, and it comes from people that love you.
Question yourself too for a minute.
Yes. Yeah. No, seriously, it did make me question myself. This year I learned, and I've seen, I have so many haters out there, mean girls. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? From every color. That's why I didn't want this to be about issues and bringing awareness to women of color. All women, even having the Washington State African American Achievement Awards, how people were intentionally sabotaging. You know, I had to put that together by myself. I was so exhausted, it like that killed me, like areas that were shortcomings, because I was a one-man show. People were backing out, not letting me know they were gonna back out. I have to say one area really did hurt me. When the individual on the silent auction, and I know Black people ain't used to silent auction, us that don't go to that, but the person that was over that, they started the auction off every item off at $15. I mean, who starts silent auction off of what some of those items cost at $15? That was a shot to my heart. You know, did the old Deborah come out? No. Did the old Deborah send an email? 2 weeks later.
Growth. Look at that.
But it probably wasn't as angry because you waited. Yeah. It probably wasn't as bad as it would have been if you didn't.
Yes, because afterwards, at the end of the email, I did put love on it. You know, I want to still love you and still pray for you.
Sometimes that is the best thing to do, is let some time go by so that you can make sure that how you deal with it and what you say, that you stand by it and that you're proud of it. So good job waiting 2 weeks, because that is... sometimes we go too fast, and then you're like,
then you regret it.
Wait, I know, because I can do that. Why did I do that?
Yeah. Yes. Like, you don't want to be that. You know you don't want to do that. You know you don't want to be that person.
Yes, but I really love this person now. And
I think if you care about somebody, like even with my sisters, we'll get into it, and we just let each other know, okay, I understand you took it that way, but that's not how I meant it at all. Like, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but that's not how I meant it. So sometimes just acknowledging people's feelings, how you might have made them feel, even if it wasn't on purpose, you know.
And that you weren't aware that you'd done it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's another reason why you got to bring it to people sometimes. Sometimes they're really not aware.
Yes.
But we have it made up in our mind that they are. They knew exactly what they were doing. So don't come to my face talking about you didn't know. Only thing you better say is I'm sorry. But we got to take that out, though. We got to take that out.
Yeah, put that girl back there. You know what I'm saying? Put that girl back there. You know, one thing I want to say positive about this. I was at our Christmas party at the Rotary Club. You know, I love women to look beautiful. I love giving women compliments. I love it. So there was one of our members there, and she was a white lady. Girl, her hair was going on. She had that coat on, and she had her jeans on, but the shoes, boots, and it was on point. She was sharp. She was a boss. She was a diva. So you know me, I went all out my way up them stairs. No, I don't do stairs. I said, I just want to tell you, you are wearing that. Girl, you look good. You sharp, you a boss, you a diva. You know, it says she grabbed my hands, you know, and she said, thank you. She goes, that's one thing that I appreciate that we don't do enough. Us as women give each other compliments. She said, I'm 63 years old and I'm not letting it catch up with me. I said, I'm 65 and I ain't letting it catch up with me either. You know what she's saying? But she said, we need to encourage each other more. She goes, I am so happy that you came up to me and said that I needed this. Because she gets so many women that dislike her because the way she looks, the way she dresses, how they perceive her and think that she is stereotype her. Yeah. And that's not even her. She has a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Just because she ain't let 63.
She just wants to look good.
You already know. Especially at 63. Right? You know, and it made her feel real good. It made me feel real good too. Yeah. Because we was both looking diva. You know what I'm saying?
We got to celebrate each other.
Yes, we do. And that's a big thing. You have to say that again. What did you just say?
We have to celebrate each other. It means so much when we do. Like, it can really turn somebody's whole week, whole month, whole year. So we really have to celebrate each other more.
Yes, we do. And I want you to elaborate on this one more time. When we're projecting mean comments and mean statements to another individual, another woman, that means what you said.
You're hurting. Hurt people hurt people. You're hurting and it's spilling out onto others, which at that point, I want to just encourage everybody to do their own healing work. If we can heal our own hurt, that's what's going to make us stop spilling that mean girl onto each other. So I think we have to really focus on doing the work and trying to heal our hearts, because the hurting heart is the heart that hurts other people and spills those comments. Sometimes those comments that we make, we think that's just a little snide remark. It's just a little, but you don't know what it really can do to somebody. You don't know when someone's on their last leg. You don't know when someone is already having a horrible time and barely making it, and then they have to deal with your, sometimes it's the cherry on top and we don't even know it, which is why we have to be more gentle with each other and why we have to do the work to not spill our hurt onto others.
Thank you for that. And our viewers needed to hear that. And I need to hear that. Sometimes we need a reminder. A reminder, because sometimes you never know what's going to roll off this tongue.
What kind of day I'm having.
For real. Or just off the top of my head, being me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know so we have to be mindful, even when I'm working with young people. You know, I become more sensitive. And I had to teach myself that, because they are people too. And you have to hear them. And one thing, we need to learn to hear each other. I think we miss that.
You guys touched on it earlier. We have to give each other the benefit of the doubt when we have these conversations and try to believe people's intentions instead of going into the conversation like, no, I know why she did that. I know she get me back for what I did 5 years ago. I know, instead of going in with our own preconceived
I know she didn't really forgive me. I knew it.
Wait a second. Shut up. Wait, you already know.
So we have to really believe each other. And
we got to listen to understand, not listen to respond. A lot of times we'll be listening just so we can get our reply out.
You know something that's so true, because I have to give this example. My cousin is gone. May she rest in peace. but she slapped me when I was 15 years old. God knows, and I'm still mad. And she's gone. I shared that with one of my pastors, probably Pastor Frankie Coleman. Yes, you know we can be something else.
Yes.
And still mad. You know what I'm saying? And still got some kind of feeling, and she gone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You can slap her back if you wanted to.
You already know. And still holding. And here I'm 65.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's doing too much. That's far from 15, 14. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Never let it go. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to the audience, let it go.
Yes.
You know, let's let it
But
go.
maybe because you guys never had that conversation about it.
Correct.
You never had that hard conversation. So if you
Yes.
don't do that, then it's just going to stay there.
So we need to have these hard conversations. And we need to listen.
Yeah.
You know, listen and then approach with love. There was an incident that happened at church Sunday, last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but Sunday before, with a young person. And our conversation was going calm, smooth. You know, our NAACP president was speaking with my little cousin. And the conversation was very going calm, smooth, and she was calming down, and they were communicating. The communication was going well. But when the other individual came and approached, it was an attack. And it just took everything left. You know, when so many other people got involved, because it took it to a whole nother level. The approach was unnecessary, and it was at an attack when everything was calm. I think we need to watch how we approach things, even myself too, you know what I'm saying? Because we can come, things had heated up over that weekend, and we knew we were having this meeting. So I think that person came, no, my status is this, and you're gonna do this, and oh no, I'm running this. When that was not the approach or the time or the place for that. It was to de-escalate, where we can come together and make everything work out for the good and for the program, and so that we all can move forward and for the young lady to be successful. Sometimes we need to reevaluate ourselves and stop getting caught up in titles. Yeah. Sometimes we sit on these boards, or I've been in rooms where people that are chairs, that sit on boards and everything, but when they get with, I always say the powers that be, but those that control the money or can help us get into certain doors, being in the room with them. And it was like Harriet. Sometimes when she's with those people, she doesn't speak to us. I've been at a table twice in a setting where she spoke to everybody but me at the table. You know, I'm not the only person of color she's done this to, you know. And I think, I'd be wondering, why is that? You know what I'm saying? Letting those know, I don't have nothing to do with her. No, she's beneath me. She's not of our caliber. That's sending a message to those people. You know, I just wonder, are you aware of that, or is that your intent? You know, that's another downplaying your sister when your sister loves you. You know what I'm saying? You've talked to everybody at the table but me, and then we catch eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to speak to you first. You know, I always believe if you're the last one come in the room, you know, you're the one that's supposed to speak. I mean, that's how I was raised. When you enter a room, you speak, you know. And I've even had other black men like Anthony Ives come over and speak to everyone at the table and not me, and do it intentionally. And then the person next to me, they were feeling that, and they saw that. You know, we need to continue to empower one another. Yeah, we have differences. Yeah, we do things different. Yeah, we talk differently. I'm me. I have a master's degree. My degrees did not make me. You know, I made them. Number one, my Aunt Helen used to always say, I had a degree. I was born with a degree. You know what I'm saying? Life is a degree. You know what I'm saying? No, seriously, it is. So my degree did not make me. Shoot, I worked hard. I almost had a stroke and everything getting that master's. You know, seriously doing all the stuff that I do. You know, getting 3 degrees in 3 years. My thing is for us to bring awareness with the show love, and I hope people don't be angry from the show. We just want to bring awareness. We want to empower. And here I've learned stuff that you ladies have shared. The awareness within myself. You know, that stuff that I need to continue to work on. I always use Karen Vargas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really proud about how we work together. And we can agree to disagree, but how we still come and support one another and not tearing each other down so we clawing up, you know, like a lot of us are. You know what I'm saying?
We got to get past that and really start to look inside on why we're like that and really address that stuff, because it's really sad for the Bremerton community when people move like that. And I think we can do better. And doing what we talked about in this video could really help, like having those hard conversations and bringing people in, like, you know what, this bothers me. This has happened several times. What I like to say when I bring hard things to people is, I'm telling myself this story, and if you don't tell me your story, I'm gonna keep telling myself a story. So then I'm giving the person that opportunity. Tell me what's real, because I'm telling myself something. I'm making my own assumptions. So I really hope that this show and things that we're talking about helps to bridge the gap in the community of Bremerton and help us to, the organizations and just the community members, to work better together.
And women. Yes, women. Because, you know, we are a powerful species.
Yes, we run the world.
If we can just bond that woman thing together and not just pick that select, bring all those different personalities together, we're a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? And then we can just do so many damn things together and accomplish so much. You know, they need us. We need each other.
Yes.
We need each other.
We really do.
Yes, we do. And so, but anyway, we're going to wrap this up. We can continue this talk forever. So I hope our viewers, you know, gain something from this. Sit back, absorb it, digest it, and look within yourself and not be angry from the show. Let's learn from it. And if we need to have those hard conversations, let's have them. I want to thank my guests, Yasha Jackson and Catherine Lanners, for being my guests today on Real Talk. Once again, thank you for tuning in with Real Talk with DMJ.